What's next? I'd like to continue off on the our Wayne Stieger's question on the dollar bill. In God we trust, and which God is that? And I've been continuing off the thought, rolling around in my head, and at one point I was convinced that it proves that we live in hell because we're obligated to constantly pay tribute to this evil God of money, where we're constantly in debt, we're constantly fighting to gain more money and constantly losing it and chasing our tail. And in the Bible it says the love of money is the root of all evil, or something to that effect, because you have to go through translations and stuff. But at the end of the day, the love of money is the root of all evil, and we are under the obligation to constantly feed the money monster, constantly chase after debt, buy bigger and better things. We're under those obligations because that's just part of life in the physical world. And we do that constantly. So we're constantly paying the demon of money, chasing after it, seeking it. Even, you can't own property, you say, well, I'm self-sustaining. I grow my own food, make my own clothes, I live off the land. You still have to pay taxes. You have to gain money, sell things to pay your taxes. We're all attached to the money monster in some form or fashion. If you own land, you got to pay taxes. If you own anything, you got to pay taxes. If you try to do anything, you need money to do it. So we're all attached to money in the physical world. And this is where the revelation comes. Those who are aware, those who are, quote, really awake, I like aware better, those who are aware of the spiritual side of things are free. Yes, we live in the physical world. We use money. We pay our debts. We gain more debts just by living our lives. We try to avoid it. We try to be not attached to our possessions. But that's the key. Those who are truly aware and awake are free in the spiritual world. We don't need to buy things to meditate. Yes, there are programs you have to pay for. There are gurus who teach you how to properly meditate. But all that's just garbage. I'll tell you right now, anyone who tells you how to meditate is lying to you. Because the only person who can tell you how to meditate is deep inside you. The only person to tell you which deity you're supposed to worship is inside you. You're supposed to worship yourself. Now some say, oh, that's selfish. No. A truly aware, awake person who has compassion knows how to balance taking care of themselves along with taking care of others. Now, there are some people who will, sacrifice themselves for others, and they're just deluded on themselves. Because if you can't take care of yourself first, whenever you take care of anyone else, you're going to fail. You're going to make a mistake. You're going to do the wrong thing. It's just part of the program. You have to be at your best self in order to properly help others. So, living in this physical world and being awake, you're not tied to money. Part of you, the physical self, is, but the aware, awake, spiritual self is not. And that's what it is to be alive. To balance the two. To balance the spiritual side and the physical side. To take care of yourself physically as well spiritually. To take care of others when you're taking care of yourself. That's the secret. So yes, the dollar bill says, "In God we trust," and it might be a God we're worshiping through the dollar bill. But as long as we allow our spiritual side to break away from the dollar bill, as long as we can take away all aspects of the physical world when we are truly experiencing ourselves in the spiritual side, we're free. We're not obligated to the dollar bill. Now there are people you meet every day who are obligated to the dollar bill, who are tied to it, and who cannot, they say that they're spiritual, they say that they're awake, but they're still tied to it. And as long as your eyes are open, you can listen to them with compassion, and if they ask the right question, you can answer them. But if they don't ask the right question, allow them to be in their fog, allow them to experience their life, because everyone's path of enlightenment is different. You can't judge someone for being material, for being selfish, unless they are impacting you. If someone is impacting your life, you have every right to stop them. As long as they are doing their own life and it's going parallel to yours and not interacting, not intersecting, you have to allow them on their path. So if someone is stuck in the debt cycle and can't free themselves, well, that's their obligation. Someone is stuck in this pain cycle, that's their lot. But we who are awake and aware are not tied to money. We can manifest what we need, but we have to manifest what we need outside of the money paradigm. Yes, we can say, I would love to have this nice car. And at some sides, I said, well, that's materialistic. But no, I want this nice car because it will give me the peaceful, calm life. I'm not being extravagant. Like, I would like a truck because I want to move my stuff around and have, a great example. I want a truck so I can move my kayak around. I like kayaking, going through the water, makes me feel peaceful, makes me feel calm. And you need a truck to carry a kayak around. Although you can tie it to a car, it's just a pain. So, I want a truck to carry my kayak around. I like a nicer kayak because my old kayak has holes in it. Those kind of things, that's fine. But when you stick yourself to, I would like $1,000 so I could buy a new kayak. I would like $50,000 so I can buy a new truck and a new kayak. You're obligated to money, and you're getting lost. But these are my ideas, and I'm still experimenting. I'm still playing with them, and I hope I can get a better solution in the future. And I welcome anyone else's ideas, critiques, or outright criticisms. What's next?